Yo, I don't know if any of the motherfuckers are live right now or what's going on. I just started going live, so here I am. Um, I'll try to link the pin and pin the link. Oh shit, we got to 1.39.
Damn it, streamer's not letting me click enter. Okay,
I got it posted.
oh. Yeah, is my audio coming in clear? So, so yeah, I kind of want to just expand on, I was just on, F's. Hey, Lila Blue, what's up? I'll just let people come in. Let's let the, I just opened up the sermon, so let the people come in. Let the people come. Let the people enter in the vicinity. No, ceasefire. It's kind of the same ceasefire, but also kind of a clarification of like where I actually stand though. Is I back my people, like no matter what. I guess they were kind of explaining like how they saw like this other account who I found out yesterday, which I think is a sus account. I mean, I saw they were streaming my content too. Uh, but it's the CMN guy, and I kind of explained like, well, I appreciate that's how you guys see CMN, but that's how I see Ed. So I'm not really backing up from nothing. But what I'm kind of saying is like, perhaps as far as like conflicts, a lot of it can be, managed offline, and that's kind of where I want to go. Like I see that as, like I kind of really want, I kind of like, I guess I'm trying to make it so that Indicap's like in a very pivotal point where, I really want to be like locked in on all catching and everything. And it's just kind of like just seeing like how the community's been getting. It's just like unsustainable, completely unsustainable. Like at this rate, um, you know. But anything like I don't know, like pretty much like 99%, 99.9% of everything I said and did, I meant, and like pretty much the 0.1% that I like owned up to, whatever. Like, you know, I owned up to. Like nothing really changed, but pretty much we should make an attempt to at least, uh, you know, um, uh, I guess manage conflicts better. Because I would say like I'm very argumentative in nature. Like whether it was like was like anyone or whatever. Like that's how I am. Like if I see like some shit on online or whatever, said about like someone who I support or something, I'll go up there and I'll like um. But I'm trying to kind of evolve from that, where I feel like if I attempt to kind of handle it in a mature way, in a direct way, like one on one, that's kind of for the greater good at the end of the day, then kind of like hash it out in this battle of the keyboards and battle of the internets. So yeah, that's actually where I stand. But I don't know. Some people like kind of getting it twisted, like as if like I'm like change my mind on a bunch of stuff, like and like and saying like something about like the red button thing, like would I do anything different? Like hell no, because I meant what I did. But pretty much is like as far as like any kind of difference, like do I need to actively attack anyone who supports someone who I think maybe even committed a heinous crime or whatever it is? You know, not necessarily. Like if I do have a conflict with someone, like maybe it can be hashed out one on one offline, and that I will say I will try to do it. I'm not gonna let people like take advantage of that. I'm not gonna let people walk over me and my people or anything like that. Don't get that twisted. Um, and That's where I stand. That's like really where I stand. And there's been people that like I feel like I kind of was like on the edge a little bit and I lost my balance, but there's been people that have been pushed over the edge where they like their lives been fucked up. I don't know if I would have the same thing. Like I don't know. I mean, I can see that if like it's like there's like a certain point of no return. Like I really can see that. You know. Oh shit. My phone fell. Yo, I gotta get my phone to like a charger or something. It's at 5%. That's what it is. You just have to pick your battles. Like, is it worth it in the end? Yeah, I mean, I guess like not necessarily pick the battles, but it's like managing the conflicts better. Like if I can, like maybe pick someone's brain offline, I would see that worth it than kind of fighting with them in a very public way where I'm kind of making a point. And yeah, I mean that's kind of where I stand. No, that was a phone. I guess that came in loud. Yeah, but that's really where I stand. Like, and the whole red button thing, like, hell no, I don't have any regrets for that. Like, because I really felt that, like, right after the CP suspect thing, like, and I still feel that way, by the way, that people were kind of turning like a blind eye and not really taking seriously the issue of CP, and that is how I felt. So would I do anything different? Absolutely not. You know, actually, I wouldn't say just because of the TB hypothetical, but like mainly, I feel like I kind of like again, I kind of explained like this is exactly in my head. Um, was I found myself getting really in a really unhinged state of mind, and then I became kind of aware of that, and I had to have a gut check, being like, so it was more like it put a fork in the road, where it was kind of like we can go to war, like we can all go to war, you know, we can do crazy shit to each other. We can pull up on people. We can like like how low can you go? Or can we kind of realize that this shit's getting really out of hand and make it at least an attempt to stop it? It's kind of like if like two countries are at war and like innocent civilians are getting killed and everything. Like, do we want to necessarily be in a game of like trying to make a bigger weapon, even though it's like 100% justified, or are we gonna actually be like, whoa, this is crazy? Like innocent people are dying and shit. Like, and it's getting kind of out of hand. Like this is threatening like world peace and shit. Like, you know, but I don't know. That's really it. And it's always possible that a ceasefire doesn't work, an attempt at peace doesn't work. Some people mention that. Totally possible. If anything, that was kind of more like a fork in the road thing. If I were to really describe it in my head. Nah, bro. I wouldn't even like. I wouldn't. That wouldn't even be a fair fight, bro. Um, I feel like he has kind of something else going on where, you know, if we were to talk offline, like try to resolve it, I would probably try to pick his brain a little bit. But I think I don't get him where he's coming from. Like I've sustained everything I said. Like and that's the thing. Like if I see someone going online saying something like I'm making a false report and something where I remember damn well where I was at mentally when that was going on, and that it was genuine. There was no lying. There was no falses. I was I was completely red buttoning. I would not change a thing, and I thought people were like playing footsie with CP. Hell yeah, I was. That was my mentality. Hell yeah, I reported to the police, and the screenshots are real. It's not fake, and I was in there once, and like I explained multiple times, that was the basis for anything I did. Um, you know, so just because I care about the issue of child exploitation Like I'm not gonna change that. Hopefully a Pred will catch someday. We'll actually catch someone like really getting into that shit. You know. Actually, the best prepositions are hard. I don't know. Ran stared at the abyss and the abyss stared back. And it's been crazy. This is like the first incident or whatever. I mean, I think before people were kind of like harshly trolling each other, but this is like at a certain point, it's definitely gonna get out of hand. Man, y'all are kind of not talking. I'm kind of thinking of shit to say. What else was mentioned? And I'm not gonna try to just be like cool with any side or whatever. Basically, when I say like ceasefire, it doesn't mean like I'm cool with everyone. It means an attempt at peace, an attempt at not necessarily like maybe we don't have to hurl bombs at each other today or tomorrow. That's pretty much the extent of it. Why are you gay? Yeah, probably not. It's possible they could take that like this kind of like opportunity of like maybe some people step up and be like maybe there's a more mature way to like resolve this. And just some people like fuck that up. Like, maybe they're like just in general, like there could be an attempt at peace and then some people could fuck that up. That's definitely possible. I completely weigh that possibility. Almost as much as a probability. But at the same time, I kind of would feel empty if I didn't fully try, at least. But I don't really blame people that have been pushed too far. And they're kind of way over the edge. Like, I could see myself feeling that way. Like, I kind of, like, maybe was, like, on the line of that, Because, like, but, you know. I guess, like, the only thing I would say is, at least for me, is try to resolve a conflict in a genuine way, ideally offline, before kind of just going up on a panel immediately, impulsively, and going at them. That's pretty much it. Just kind of a paradigm shift. Because like that's my natural tendency. Yeah.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hey, what's up? How you been, bro?
I guess we are doing good.
Yeah. So what's the whole deal with this? We're going to war stuff. What's going on?
We're going to war stuff.
Yeah, we're going to war.
Nah. I think it's just been really crazy lately. So, kind of an attempt to
diffuse stuff.
Yeah, like I feel like can we at least attempt to resolve our conflicts in a better way than just let a bunch of shit build up and then we're literally like doxing kids and shit.
I don't know, man. I'll be for real. It's the internet. People are always gonna be asses, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but we all kind of play a role, and I think there are people that are gonna slip through the cracks. But I think like as soon as like if we can like get to a point where we do, like the people that maybe are at least redeemable, like can take like a stance against like certain things that are just like completely fucked up. Like maybe we can go back to the days of like because I feel like if we're gonna talk about like getting back to the days of community when it was whatever, I feel like we all kind of have a role in that.
Yeah, I see.
And I can at least try to play my role.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much it. But I would completely weigh that that it just might not work. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like the lines have already been drawn in the sand.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I don't know, dude.
Part of the line I couldn't go past is like I'll never be cool with that. Like I'm never gonna be like
same. Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be like chumming up with it. Like
Yeah.
just like I want to be chumming up with Clown, and just like I want to be chumming up with CMD, whatever that guy they mentioned that I knew about like 5 seconds ago. You know,
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
whole deal with that CMD guy? Is he like a pred or something or what?
I guess like someone said he was a map or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
Like I don't know. I mean, I saw you were streaming one of my catches or whatever, and you were like screaming at the like monitor in the background. It was like really cringe. That's all I know about him. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Those guys are above my pay grade.
Above.
Yeah.
Like below. Same here. I'll never let them live over in this world, but I won't go over and hang out with them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like we don't necessarily need to like each other or whatever, but there could be an attempt to at least not try to just escalate it, I guess, more than it has been escalated. That's CMN, yeah, CMN. I'm talking about CMN. Can we get a road rage stream?
All right, bro. Well, I got dip. I'll be back.
Who's road rage, me or you? I can't tell.
It's you.
Yeah, because there are these dumb motherfuckers on the road nowadays. Oh my god. I feel like they're getting dumber.
Like there's something in the water. You probably will be getting that. To be honest, some people's whole social interactions are on this platform. Some people will stand firm. Yeah. But I feel like if I can make an attempt, because like I'm very I don't know. I mean, I'm very, I would say, opinionated and argumentative. Like I'm kind of very quick to kind of attack someone. If I find them in the wrong, they're going after someone, they shouldn't be going after. Like I'll go at them. So it's kind of like I have to kind of evolve to make my instinct to be like an attempt to at least resolve it in a better way. Like, maybe offline, maybe in a genuine way. That's pretty much it. Yeah, actually, hold on. I just gotta get like a water or something. I'll be right back. But yeah, because that's what I want my focus to be. Like I want, I guess like all I really want, like my vision is, I don't want to be distracted by anything. Like I kind of saw like what PP Mass said too, that there kind of needs to be like a sense of focus on what matters, and I really want my focus, certainly, and MDCat's focus to be on getting these scumbags off the street and scaling up this operation. Like I want to make it so I can do this full time and dedicate my full energy to this, and I really believe in this cause, and that's where I stand. And bro, like I got in it. I'm the worst. Like this is hard. I'm the worst. I don't know if like who knows like if I'll be able to continue it on. As far as like getting really into like the internet fights or whatever. I arguably kind of started that shit. I don't know. I'm a pioneer. Like, but at the same time, I'm just trying to have an evolved shift and focus. Like, I've been decoying a lot. I gotta kind of. I'm trying to work on my decoying. I'm also, by the way, interested in the possibility of having other people decoy that I would pay. I just kind of have to, like, I would pay them. We just kind of have to work on the amount. But I'm really trying to just go all in on this. Yeah, PP Mass set the landscape for it. Like really getting convictions, going in and out of court. I got a couple court dates, the 20th and the 23rd, I believe. I have it written down. I'll go. It's just my brain can't remember things. But I have things that remember for me, so I'm good. Sort of blaming the wheel. The wheel. I don't know if I understand. I've fight with Ingus on the internet since 1999. What? Yeah, so that's kind of it. Is like where MVCap kind of wants to go is like not necessarily be divided with by like internet communities, things like that. I want it to really evolve to the focus of growing MVCap as kind of like a um I don't know what you would say. Like I don't know how to describe it. You can't say organization. You can't say thing. I don't know. Just a force that can get these child predators off the street. Whether we're like kind of going on low level catches on Grinder to maybe like higher level catches. Um, that's my vision. That's where I stand, and I have a lot of good people that that um that I want to work with. That I'm going to bring along the journey. Oh, we actually have a guest. Is this the Jeff?
Yeah, sorry about not getting back to
Okay.
you earlier. I was
Kind of made me nervous with the silence in the beginning, but okay. Get form bound.
no, I actually agree with what you're saying. What got to me was when I was catching. It was when I was the most happiest, as far as YouTube is concerned. And then once
Ooh,
that
hold
kind
up,
of
your audio
stopped,
is mad low. I gotta raise your audio. Oh, I muted you. Hold up, my bad. I gotta fix your audio. You're low.
all right, is
I'll raise it. There you go.
that better?
Yeah, I hear you. You guys hear me?
Okay.
I haven't really paid attention, but I heard you kind of got into some shenanigans. I just haven't seen the shenanigans.
No, I haven't either yet. I mean, last night, yeah, I messed up, and then I had a talk like all night with a bunch of people, like Roots and Savvy, and just different people from different parts of the community. And then I ended up passing out because I got screwed up last night. But my girlfriend came over. She lives like over an hour away, so she just left like a little while ago. Um, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Is like when I was catching, I was the most happiest. But and I know you and I are one of the forefathers of the panel community in this community. Like Locksmith, you were the first one, I believe, and then Locksmith, and then myself, and then PNN, and the list goes on. And I think it really destroyed the aspect of wanting to catch predators. And I realized that about myself. And then I started getting depressed about things. And then I started drinking. And then, I went to the whole whatever shenanigans. And then I messed up again last night. It's like, son of a bitch, man. Excuse my language. But I'm just like, I just want to start catching again because I was the most happiest doing that.
Yeah, I would say though, like on a serious note though, like I'm not gonna lie, like we gotta have like a real conversation offline about that too. Like,
Right.
and I gotta make sure a lot of boxes are checked,
Right.
for you to like move forward on that. But if you
Oh,
really,
me-
if you
yeah.
really want to like, uh, overcome your like personal battles and everything like that, and devote yourself to a higher cause, I will, and go beyond this shit. Because like I'm not gonna defend any of the shit you've done. I'm not.
I know.
Um,
Yeah, I appreciate. I agree, and I appreciate that. Yeah.
But like if I can, you know, either help a train wreck turn into like possibly a positive force, I will do what I can. Like really, like if I can, that means like throw it, like I don't know, whatever it means. But
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's like I think what you said earlier. That's the reason why I even came up here is I just happened to see you were live, and I took a little gander, and you were talking about real shit, and I was like, wow, that's literally the truth. It's like, and then somebody said it was I don't remember which chat it was last night. It wasn't anyone that I was like typing in or on panel on, but
yeah, but actually, you know what? I actually gotta have you listen, hear something. But like, I'm gonna show you a couple comments, right? What are wasted time, Ryan? Manipulation, like
yeah,
all
I mean,
this. So
yeah,
I will
because of the comments.
like. So
yeah.
let me like frame this like really clear that your chances of like redemption are kind of limited now. Like you're kind of running out.
I really don't care. I mean,
No,
I
I
don't
mean
mean that in a bad way.
That's fine. I'm saying like, I'm just saying if you do like choose to go like a different route that you've been going, you really
Yeah.
got to make sure this is the time. Like seriously.
I know, but the way I look at it is, if I don't do, say, I don't do any lives at all unless I have a catch, right? I mean, I may have a panel here and there, like maybe a before or like an after catch or something like that, or maybe just something in between. But aside from mostly just that, which would probably be on Rumble mainly or Twitter, I mean, I'm going to try to multi-stream the
Nah,
catch.
bro, it's not even that though. It's like there's a lot of shit you got to cut out, and like you really got to cut it out, bro. For real.
No, I know that. But when it comes to that time, what I'm trying to say is I when I have a when, and it may be a couple months down the road, it may be several, I don't know yet. But when I have, like, say, another catch or something, I really don't care any. I during a catch, you don't really care about anything else that's going on, right? You don't care. You don't think about YouTube drama. You don't think about a lot of things. You're just concentrated on the catch, right? And I think that's probably the only time I go live. Eventually, it's just during a catch. Maybe a post catch, Q&A like we used to do back in the day, like 4 years ago, whatever it was, 3 years ago. But other than that, I really don't care. It's like,
Yeah, but like here's the thing though. You gotta kind of have like a little bit of like in your position. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever you gotta have like this is a time like I'm exercising a little humility. Um, you know, in a lot of ways by like kind of trying to not kind of realize like I've been kind of more like kind of argumentative or whatever it is. But like there's really things that you got to be a little careful about. And
right,
you gotta make sure like you're good to catch too, and that's gonna be another conversation we're gonna have like offline. But
right, right.
like on a serious note, I would be like, I feel like you can. I don't know. I mean, this is like what with a lot of things. Like you gotta be. It really like. I mean, I know you're saying like you don't care or whatever, but like I feel like that kind of concerns me because like you got in order to like recover quote unquote, you got to like you have a problem first. Like
Right.
really. And
Well,
there's some people that I can see where they're coming from. I
I do,
can.
yeah, I do too, yeah. And it's
like
like,
they have a point and shit.
sorry.
Yeah, like they have a point, Like I could see where Damon's coming from. I could see where like Vlad was kind of coming from. Where you're saying it's crazy. Like I feel like I'm resurrecting like a dead rat with electric bolts. Like for real. Like.
Well, no, I do too. And to give Damone even an ounce of respect, I will admit, like, he used to drink too. He's like 604 days sober, if I'm not mistaken. And TC used to drink, and he's, however many years
Yeah, but
sober
like
now.
it's not even just a drinking though. It's like again, like we should really have a conversation like offline though about it. Like I don't want to like get into. I'm trying to like I'm just kind of like saying things out of like concern and concern only. But like it's more than that. And like Damone and TC, they didn't do things that you did when they were under the like. It's
True.
a lot of things. Like
True. Yeah.
but like. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's kind of like we have to have like a real serious conversation online about like whether like you can get back, but if you like you would have to, I don't know. I mean, here's kind of like a view. It's like hard for people to change at a later age too, like change course, like mentally and
It
everything.
is. No,
Like,
it really is. It's like the old. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. There's a delay, but no, you're right. It's like the old expression: you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So the older I get, the harder it is to change things, and that is true. I'm almost 49 years old, and it's like I went. What was it? 5 years? Almost 5 years. 2017 to 2023. Almost 6 years, something like that, without drinking at all. And I like a couple people even like messaged me like, man, I was looking at your panels like 2-3 years ago, and you were a completely different person. I'm like, yeah, I was. I mean, I used to have CC Unit on my panels. I used to have all kinds of Jay from. I'm glad to see PP Massive back at it. By the way, we'll talk about that later. But I'm glad to see he went live yesterday and he's back at it. That's because he's one of my inspirations too. You and PP Mass and Alex and all them. But
yeah, but like read these comments though, because like they're coming in, and I can't say I disagree with them. You know, like
Yeah.
you gotta really show like you really gotta show you're serious. Like a lot of people
Right.
like have I believe rightfully given up on you. Like,
Oh, I
but
know.
look,
Yeah.
like history repeating itself. Like, will history repeat itself?
Right. Well, that's something I have to work on and prove myself, And I understand the frustrations of people, and I get it because, look, I was the same way. I would be like, "Why are you drinking? Why are you doing it?" Before I, messed up last year, it's like, "Why are you drinking? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" It's like I didn't understand it, and then I relapsed, and then it's been a problem ever since. I did go 5 months without drinking, but then I was getting stoned as hell. It's like I need to
Yes.
like get back on track. I really do because I can't. I'm not gonna be up very long. I just wanted to say that what you're saying is true. What they're saying, for the most part, is true. And it's gonna take some time. It really is. I have to get myself right first. I really have to make sure I'm in the right mindset and that I'm not drinking, I'm not whatever, and concentrate on. As a matter of fact, I actually started decoying today. I don't even remember, like, I went to the apps, I had to factory reset a few of my phones, and I was like, man, because it's really hard for me to decoy because it's triggering to me to decoy. It really
Well,
is. It's
I don't know. I mean, maybe like I don't know how we'll figure out that, but like I will say this though, I'm going kind of on a limb, and after that, it'll be it. Like I'll just tell you that right now. Like, and
right,
like given like everyone's kind of saying that, like I'd be like really like I'm dead serious.
right, yeah. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I understand people's frustrations. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, but like for not like the was that Nundy on the screen there? It says no. It's going to take you being a effing man and making up you dummy. See, like she had to add the word you dummy on it. It's like, why is that? How is that productive? Just end it with be a man and man up. And then she adds the word dummy to it. It's like, oh,
Well,
that's. I mean, I get it, but that's not going to encourage people when you talk like that. I'm just making a statement. She can say what
I
she
guess
wants.
I mean, but I can see it though. You know, I mean, but
Right? No, I get it. I get it.
yeah. So it's a lot of shit though, and there like again, there's no yeah. I mean, but like also, I kind of will make a point that like it really has to be like you getting ready to get to the point where you decoy or whatever. And I wouldn't say it's yet. Like, but we gotta have like a serious talk offline though about that.
All
That's
right.
like really where it is though. But all right, so I know you need to go, whatever it is, but um, you know, but just know like that. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of serious stuff to think about, for real.
True. True. All right, man. I'll look forward to talking to you offline at some point.
Yes,
Probably tomorrow, to be honest with you. But I have to dip out of here. So, hey, I appreciate you having me up, man.
yeah, Shifty.
All right,
Yeah.
take care.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Oh wait, yeah, Shifty is what I would say.
I got a
Oh.
question.
Shit, I tried to get y'all to talk. Oh, yeah.
Damn it. I had a good question for him.
I
I don't know if you're reading the chat, there's kind of some stuff going on there. If he was seriously, like if he really cared about catching and stuff, he would want to get himself fixed before he went back to doing it.
That's why it's gonna have to be a part of that. So like, I mean, I'll put it this way: the conversation offline is gonna kind of involve a lot of like assurance that that's gonna be true. Like a lot of people I can get a hold of if I feel there's something going wrong. Whatever.
There's a
Like,
whole list of people that have done just that already.
so hey, I mean, look, I yeah, like I agree. Like that's why like all these comments and all that. I'm kind of in a weird like. I feel like I'm like in two dimensions at once because it's like I completely see where they're coming from. Completely.
Hey, can you get Jeff? Jeff, if you're listening, come back up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, come back up, please.
But yeah, if I'll hop off, but if you can get him to answer that question, like that would be great.
I mean, I could ask him to come back. I mean, the link's pinned. I just don't know. Let me see. I could text him. A couple people have some questions.
I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but that's just kind of what I think. That if he really cared that much about it, he would want to get fixed. Because he's just gonna wind up looking ridiculous if he's in his state trying to catch and all that. He seems to more or less like everything else around it.
I just texted him, so
Okay. I'll wait a few minutes. See if he'll come up.
okay. Actually, I'll go on a limb. How about this? If I can get my phone charged, I'll call him. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, bro.
I mean, that's probably literally the best I can do. Hold up, let me try to figure this out. I gotta get my charger and my phone's gonna die. Shit, where is my shit? Confusing myself. Okay, that's. Hold on. Oh, this is my charger. Alright, one second. Trying to be organized, but then I forget the order that I organized in, and then it kind of its purpose. All right, we plug this in that thing.
I went ahead and took a break, man. I got I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes left. I was trying to get up here when he was still up here, but I guess the timing wasn't right. Jeff, I'm not going to beat you up, dude. Just come up here and let me talk to you.
Yeah, I think you should. He says I can't right now. I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I don't know. You want me to call him or?
I mean, if you want to give it a shot, that's fine. I don't know how it's going to work on a panel with the phone. I'm not sure.
I'll just try. I'll say it's recording. I'll say it's live. I'll say this, that. And I'll hang up if it doesn't work. But I'm calling him.
Hello?
Yo, Damone just has a really quick question. Quick question.
That's fine. I'm about to get into a dead zone because of the reservation area.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If we lose you, we understand. But Damone, yo.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't really have a question, man. I just have several statements. You just said I'm not gonna mock you and beat you up like people want me to do. That's not what I'm about right now. You said that you didn't appreciate the Nunya adding the word dummy to the end of her comment. Well, Jeff, I'm afraid that you don't get to treat people like you do, and then turn around and expect words of encouragement from them. That's point number one. It's my other point. My other point, as someone who's sober and knows about addiction, you don't need to be decoying. You don't need to be catching. You don't need to be anywhere on the internet. What you need is inpatient treatment at a facility. That is the only thing that's going to work. You understand that?
Let me ask you a question. When you were drinking, or when you quit drinking, did you go to inpatient?
No, I didn't. My drinking was a little bit different, man. I drank every single day for 12 years, about 6 beers a day or so. It wasn't out of control, but if I kept on, it would have been. So it was not required for me. But I know addiction. I know addicts. I'm very familiar with it. And you're in a place where you really need to go do this, man. Your thought shouldn't be, what is somebody saying about me? Somebody's not being nice to me in chat. Your thought shouldn't be decoying. Hold on, right? Just a second, brother.
Before I lose coverage here, I'm getting ready to go through reservation here. I talked to my doctor. I actually had a doctor's appointment today, about 4:00, and I talked to him again. He's like, "No, you don't need inpatient. What you need is this." And I'm not going to talk about it because it's private. And I'm doing that, but it's going to take time to heal.
But if you were offered inpatient, would you take it?
I was offered, actually.
Listen, I think you should take it. I really do.
let me answer before I lose coverage.
Yeah.
Cat Eye is actually, and she didn't mention the name of the person or anything like that. She actually reached out to me behind the scenes, and she's like, "Hey, we have a sponsor for you that will pay for it and everything." And I was like, "I do appreciate that, but my doctor's got something else that my insurance covers," and that's what I just started doing. And then I feel, of course, like Damone, you probably know too. Like if you ever, like when you relapse or whatever, you wake up the next day or whatever it is, and you're like, "Oh man, why did I do that? You know, why?
That's
Why did I do
because
this?
you're
Why
not
did I
in
do that?"
inpatient care. I think you should. Yeah, but honestly though, real shit. I think that's kind of not. That should be non-negotiable.
And I'm gonna be real with you, Jeff. I'm not talking to you as internet adversaries. I'm talking to you as one person to another. Anything short of you going to inpatient care is not going to work. I'm afraid that you're in too deep, man. You got too many different addictions going at once, dude. And that's real shit.
You might be right, and if it gets to a point where I can't control it, then yeah, I will check myself into an inpatient. And I will take up the offer of I don't know who it is, by the way, but Cat Ice, there's somebody that wanted to sponsor me. If I can't get it under control, I agree.
No,
I agree.
listen,
I will go to inpatient.
That's what you got to do. Like for real,
Yeah.
for real.
Whatever I have to do, I have to do. I get that.
Honestly, Jeff, your life is currently out of control, man.
Well, most people only see me when I'm on YouTube when I drink. And
I understand that. I understand that.
You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. I'm just telling you, man. Nothing is going to work except that, and that's the bottom line, dude. That's real talk. Now I'm gonna get back to poking fun at you and fucking dragging you, but for this moment, listen to me. For this moment in time, I'm talking to you as someone that recognizes what the fuck you're dealing with, and I'm telling you, man, that this decoying, this catching, this is all like hurdles and distractions that you're trying to avoid the truth that your life is.
What I said was when I get right, when I know I'm ready and right, it may be months. Who knows how long it'll be? Like I said, I turned on a couple of my decoy phones today, and if I cut out, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm going through a reservation area right now, but I'm just simply saying that I just wanted to try to get my feet wet again, like try to go back to those days, you know, when I was doing that, and I was like, whoa. And also, as a victim, like survivor, whatever, it's hard because it's triggering to decoy, you know. And I'll just be honest with you. So I just like tried it, like a little bit. I went to Grindr and Meet Me or whatever, and I went or Meet 24 though it's called. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this right now. And I realized right away I couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you can't. You have to get yourself squared away before you try and go out and do anything for anybody else, man. And I'm sure there's people down there. There's people down in that chat that want me to rip you to fucking shreds, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that, dude. There'll be another time for that. It ain't right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just being real with you, man. You need that fucking care, dude, and that's period, bro. That's real shit. And let me say something. Shout out to. Hold on, Jeff. Hold on a second. I'm gonna leave, man. I just want to say this to you. Shout out to fucking the people that continually have tried to come to your aid, man. There's people in the chat saying that you just do this shit for attention. They're right, man. They're fucking right. But you're not gonna get better. No one on YouTube is gonna be able to help you, man. I think you're gonna have to be medically and clinically detoxed under supervision because you're fucking bad off, dude.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I did do that one time, and I sent proof, whatever, to a couple people, like pictures. I was in the hospital. That was way back last year, and I did. I had to go through a hospital detox, and it's like shit. You know, it woke me up, and then eventually I quit for 5 months, and I relapsed again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and listen, if people take a chance on you, like, and want to help you, don't embarrass them. All right, like people.
No, I'm not.
All right,
I'm not.
This time, like, really think about that.
I know. Roots and I exchanged information last night. We're gonna talk, and
I don't know what Roots. Like, I don't know what Roots can do, bro. Like, he looks like he needs help himself. Like,
you know,
I think
that, but I'm just saying, you know.
I think everybody remembers a time, Jeff, when your lies about this and that were fucking just goofy. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. You're probably the most unstable, dangerous person in this community, dude. And you're getting loaded and you're going live and you're doxing people and you're doing all this horrible shit. And you keep saying, like, did I do that? I did that. Yeah, you fucking did it, man. You fucking did it.
Yeah, like when you did can you guys still hear me? I don't know if you can still hear me or not. I don't know if I'm out of coverage or not.
No, you're clear. You were clear.
Okay, so Damone, when you released a thing or whatever, and I really want to know where that's at so I can edit that out. I honestly did not remember. That's the thing. I crossed an invisible line. My doctor explained it to me. I'm not going to explain it over the internet. He explained it to me why I crossed an invisible line. It has to do with mixing medications with alcohol, right? So
Yeah.
I did not know that I fully doxed your name, and I don't know what panel that's from. I really don't.
I don't know. I don't know either, Jeff. And I'm not really concerned with you privating it or editing it out because the fucking toothpaste is out of the tube. I have an account running around with my full name, doxing me all over the place. There's really nothing that anyone can do.
I saw that. I saw that in one of the chats. It got deleted pretty quickly, but I saw that. I don't know who's doing that, but yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't care who's doing it. It's part of what comes with being an asshole in this community, like I have been. But really, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like, it's not gonna get better until you go seek treatment in a facility with professionals. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Ryan.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Damone.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, I'm gonna have to go because
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose coverage. But I just wanted to.
Yeah,
at
there's
least
a
accept the
even a
call.
comment that kind of makes sense. Like I know you're in the heart is in the right place.
I
You have
can't
to-
see comments. I'm
Oh,
just
not-
simply on my phone.
Yeah, I was reading though. Good intentions, but you'd be So like it says, I know your heart's in the right place, and you have good intentions, but you'd be making a mistake to let them catch with you. Like all of that, like there, like if you do get like a chance to evolve past this or whatever, like you really got to take that chance. Like someone's offering you inpatient care or whatever, like whatever it is, like make it a fork in the road.
I'm
Like,
listening,
really.
but my girlfriend is telling me, "Hey, hold on, just 1 second."
Yeah, I'll let you go right now. That's actually
No, actually, no. She wants me to answer this while I'm on the phone. Hold on 1 second. I'm mute because she doesn't want to be.
Well, I was
No.
kind of done with you, so
Hold on 1 second, just real quick.
okay. Yeah. I mean, that was kind
Okay,
of
she said somebody made a comment that I know.
Yeah, what? I'm like
No,
genuinely confused now.
she's writing it down for me real quick, so I don't. Oh, okay. She said somebody by the name of Missy. Oh, well, Missy, of course. Okay, sorry. She said Missy said I had that account modded. No, what happened was, Missy, is I was trying to ban that account, which I eventually did. If you go back to that stream, it's not there. There was an account that came in, and it was I almost said the name. Okay, be careful. It was the Damone Docs account. Came in my channel like a few months back or whatever it was. And I was trying to ban it, and I accidentally modded it for like a few seconds or a few minutes or whatever it was. And then I finally banned it. So, yeah, that's the answer.
I mean, I don't know nothing about that, but like that's pretty much all I had to say. Like in the moment, I had to say, but that's pretty much it.
Right.
Whatever you gotta do.
All right, I gotta go. I appreciate that, but yeah, Missy, that was a total just flop. I meant to. I was drunk at the time, obviously, and I went to go ban it. I actually modded the damn thing for like a few seconds or a few minutes, and I finally was able to ban it. So that was a simple mistake on my part, being I was stupidly drunk. So, but I gotta go. I'm about to lose coverage here for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
All right, take care. Bye.
All right. So I did the impossible. I got him back up. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I really kind of see what you guys are saying. Like, I don't know. It's kind of just like the way I kind of look at this is like, it's like imagine like a wildfire, right? And it did like obscene amounts of property damage and this and that, but you're kind of just like, you can't really take back the damage it's done and like how bad it is, but if you can stop it, I don't know, or be part of stopping it. But yeah, like I don't know. I think it's very possible that this will. I think y'all are right. I don't know. I mean, I think if he doesn't do inpatient care, like that kind of would be it. Like I don't really disagree. I'm saying like it takes a lot, you know. I was like cam up. I want to be like genuine. I want to be like direct. Let's go from KC. But yeah, like I would say whatever like resource he can get or whatever, like he really needs to make that like, you know. But yeah, it's kind of just like stratus up like a wildfire. I don't know. That's like my thinking. But I kind of like I don't know. I mean, the people kind of like I can't really blame them. Like I almost think it too. It's kind of like 80. It's like 97% agrees with them, but that 3% is like, you know, throwing a wrench. Again, is in a situation should not be anywhere near decoying. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I would be very clear. Like, I really think he needs to get that shit figured out first. You know, before he would do something like of like a creative purpose. But that's really true. Like, that's really true, 100%. Like, he really should get like whatever help is available to him at first, and I would say like, look, like the stuff he did before. Hell no, I can't defend that. That's not. It's indefensible. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, but I'm kind of willing to have like a kind of like an offline conversation to kind of like really figure out like how serious he is or whatever. And there's only one way to find out. But I think it's just very possible it'll go the other way. He's refusing free help. Many would do anything to get that. Yeah. So it'll depends. It'll just like time will tell. We'll just see how it goes. If he doesn't do what he needs to do, then there's nothing really anyone else can do. That's really like that's real. Tell him he can rejoin MVCap if he gets help and really wants to catch Preds. I don't know about that because I can't like represent him. Like honestly, like I can't represent him. But you kind of have to represent whatever he's doing or whatever. But at least like any kind of like higher vision or higher goal or whatever to be a part of the recovery, not just like kicking alcohol at 49 or whatever his age is. You know, it's kind of like to make. I guess like my thinking is to make the goal not just getting out of the hole, but then to like maybe like a greater purpose beyond that afterwards. You know. But that's my thinking. I don't know. Like maybe it's shit thinking. We're gonna find out. By the way, I wouldn't be actually physically catching with him because he's in New Mexico and I'm in Mass, and ain't nobody in no way I'm going to New Mexico. Right, let me ask you this: if he catches with you and then gets drunk and goes live and it ruins your case with the pred, is it worth the risk before he's sober? I know. So that's why like he really would have to. He really would have to like be clean before like any kind of catching or decoying or anything like that. I completely agree with that sentiment. Yeah. In AA, you need someone to help you. He already asked for help. You're younger and he respects you. I knew something was up with Jeff. Started going live again. Of course, I was right. Jeff lives within. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So it's like it's up to him, like how the outcome will be. But yeah, but any kind of like wishy-washy stuff, being like, you know, instead of like inpatient care, like the doctor said, have like a what did he say, like a stack of beer in the fridge and just like wean off alcohol? Hell no. Has there been ever a time Jeff won't lie for clout? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of things. That's why I said like it wasn't even just the alcohol. But I'm not even trying to like grandstand or anything. I'm not trying to like be all preachy and everything. I'm just saying like I am kind of just saying like, yo, this is serious. Like you have to have a lot of humility here. But I didn't expect Jeff to come up here. That kind of was like almost a derail of like what I was talking about. I was kind of talking about something else. But that happened. No, so I know what you're saying. That's kind of true. I mean, like, I wouldn't tell him any kind of like sensitive information. Like, I don't trust him. You know, like, am I trying to maybe stop like a 2-year long train wreck? You know, or like slash wildfire slash Sharknado, whatever the hell it is. Kind of, but you know, would I go into the tornado? Would I go into the wildfire? Would I chill there? Hell no. Yet. I'm trying to just think of everything though. I'm just saying like that's trying to be the focus. You know, I keep saying, you know, that's like my when I have a blank. It's like a filler word. Subject has been imagine a girlfriend. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that. Whatever people do in their personal shit or whatever, like that's not interesting. Like I don't know why people get up in that. Like my roommate's a ghost, by the way. So I don't know. That's a whole other situation. Don't even pay rent. There's a certain glow around Ryan after NTF stream. A glow. I don't know what that means. Jeff, was it time to offer to pay for your rehab? I got a call on it to who to call. I got a call and had to drop out, but I assume Jeff said he took care of the modded docs account. I think that's what he said. I mean, I haven't seen the last couple lives he did. So I just haven't seen it. So he could have done a bunch of fucked up shit. I just haven't seen it. Yo, what the fuck? All the shit Jeff brought upon himself is his own doing, and the fact we all tried to talk to him and never wanted to listen, and that's because he's in denial and embarrassed about his life. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. You can always change your life. Like, so, like I don't want to see, like, I'd like to see that not be true. Like, train wrecks, you know, they're like, it's good cringe content, you know, where there's like a tragedy or whatever, or some crazy shit going on in like an internet community. But, you know, you don't want to, at a certain point, you kind of want to see if you can stop it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I feel so split right now. Cause I don't know if I'm really convinced by like that conversation, but it's like I'm really gonna have to like talk one-on-one with them offline, you know, part of like this whole thing. And I wasn't trying to like make an example out of Jeff. Like Jeff came up here. So like my original topic was entirely different. But you know, I do let anyone kind of come up here. As long as they don't dox or some crazy shit. Yeah, that's kind of. Keep referencing train tracks. Is there something you're trying to tell us? Yeah. I'm really a ghost. I got hit by a train. Envy woke. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll just. I don't know. I don't want to say like, but we'll just see. We'll just see how it plays out. You know, however it will go. But I can't really blame. Yeah, but I kind of meant like, you know, like if he does change like a full like 360 or whatever, or 180, I think that's the word, not 360. 360 would be like not a 180. Never mind. You know, and then like fix yourself and then maybe do something of like a higher purpose. You know, that's kind of what I'm saying. And I don't know. Time will tell how all of that's going to go. Just saying, add an intervention with Sam's clip. Bro. Things that are said in this community. Well, actually, I shouldn't even be saying that word. I don't know. Shit. Set myself back. I have some. Yeah, so basically just aside from whatever just happened here, I'm really trying to get MVCap like back to like a kind of like a more pure vision to try to just like be an effective force and getting these people off the street. You know, whether it's like, you know, on a lower level, whether they're just like grinder catches or like, you know, like higher level catches where I don't know. I mean, however we can go, but I'm really trying to make it so that empty cap is something that I can dedicate my full energy to. I know I've been like repeating that, but I'm trying to just keep my focus as pure and everything, and I'm just trying to set the stage for it. I've been decoying a lot of apps, and I got a lot to learn too. I got a lot to learn too, really. Cause like here's like my thing, and this is what I run into is I'll decoy and I have like, you know, I know to not, you know, initiate conversation, or talk sexual first or meet up or whatever, but sometimes as far as getting them to think it's real or not sketching them out, it's a lot of coordination, and I got a lot to learn myself too. So it's kind of like the same humility that I'm kind of having as far as just trying to, I guess, just be better at this. Just gonna kind of have to, you know, change. Like there should be like a time of like humility, you know, where we try to evolve. Yeah, like imagine your neighbors hearing you talk to Sam's Clit and Lord cooks them. Yeah, but honestly though, I hear so much crazy shit though around me though, where I don't think it could top whatever I say. I don't know. I hear like sometimes like looks like people are trying to kill each other or something. I hear like fights and stuff. I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't even know where it's coming from. I think it's like I have a conspiracy theory that I live with a bunch of ghosts that hate each other and they like duke it out. I don't know what goes on because like I look around and I can't find it. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. This place is haunted. Yeah, and I really hope PB Mass can get back into it and everything, and like he really kind of set the whole landscape for Massachusetts as far as catching. Taught me how to catch. Maybe I can like learn even better, but that's really it. Like I'm just trying to be better at something I see that has a high purpose. That's really it. That's where I stand. And I have a lot of I'm kind of going about like I think before I was even trying to do things that like everything myself that I shouldn't do, like editing, doing social media. I suck at social media, so I have like like good people, like Nunya's gonna help me and everything, and I really think that MVCap is gonna have like a good foundation set. I hope it does. I mean, with my luck, like a meteor will take us all out. The second MVCap does well, but but yeah, I don't know. I want to be very cautiously optimistic about MVCap. That's my goal. It's our goal. Like we're on MVCap. Trying to read comments. I'm just kind of just saying hi to each other, kind of getting stumped on what to say. But we can't talk about the piss eggs, bro. We can't do it. I had to trauma quit that stream. We can't bring that here. Gotta bring that into Jilly stuff. Like they're right under this is a helmet. I can't deal. I can't. Actually, there was an intro. Hold on. You guys want to see the intro? I'll play the intro. I don't know if I'll get like struck by my own intro. I don't know how this works, but like I think what I'll do is I'll just put the intro out on locals or something like that. Or I don't know where I'll put it out, but I'll just play the intro. Let me play the intro. Shit. It's like I don't know. It's what it is, but this is the intro. I like my thing is like as far as like the social media and all that and the editing, I don't handle that. I have people I trust that handle that, and they do it. So that's pretty much my stance. Yeah.
Non-violent citizens, we standing tall against predators. We gon' catch 'em all. MVCap on the righteous call, saving kids, justice for all in the shadows where the silent threats lurk. MVCap's on the move, doing the work. Journalists with a cause, not just a perk. Digging deep where the danger smirk. With the pen in the lens, the truth unfurls. Shining light in the dark corners of the world. Constitution in hand, the flag unfurled. Justice banner boldly twirl. Non-violent citizens, we standing tall against predators. We gon' catch 'em all. MVCap on the righteous call, saving kids, justice for all. From the streets to the net, they on patrol. Every hidden chat room, every darkened hole. With integrity, they play their role, protecting the innocent, their primary goal. Not just a chase, it's a rescue mission for every child in an awful condition. Empathy in action, no intermission. MVCap, a guardian's vision. Hands clean, heart fierce, eyes open wide. Against the tide of harm, they strive with the laws of God and truth as a ride. Non-violent, but fiercely on the victim's side. Non-violent citizens, we standing tall against predators. We gon' catch 'em all. MVCap on a righteous call, saving kids.
Gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah, I don't know. That's the full extent of it. But like, that's the thing. Like, I'm contracting out like the social media stuff and the editing stuff or whatever. Just letting that take its own form. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Maybe it's cringe, maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll get better. I mean I don't know nothing about like whether something sounds good or not, so I just trust my people. And yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be like kind of the intro and one of the and the catches. Showed a bracelet. Yeah, it's a MVCap Fireside bracelet. A certain person made it for me. Yeah, I'm not joking, bro. I wish you and the channel the best. No, I'm joking, bro. Oh, yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, all I'm really doing is I'm just trying to do, like, all I'm gonna try to do is just my best. That's it. I'm trying to just be. I'm gonna have to have like a lot of humility to grow and get better and everything, and but try to take as much advice as I can. I'm like, kind of like in a way, I'm gonna need a lot of help. Trying to be more effective doing what I'm doing. I don't think I'm the best catcher. I think I need a lot of work. And, it's just kind of, I really just want to evolve and get better and do what I do better. Especially like, my city, they get arrests and we can get people off the streets I grew up on. Like every time I look out that window, I think like, this is my city. Like, and like, that the fact that, we can get arrests here and court dates and people off the street where I keep saying that, but I don't know. These are my streets. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of all I have to say. I don't want to repeat myself too much. Is someone else live? Oh shit. Everyone's live. And Alex is live, and looks like CC Unit is live. So that is way more important than what is going on here. So I'm actually going to end it and, kind of continue decoying and all that. Yeah, this has come to an end. Yeah, so insert ending stream words.